We are going to an art exhibition in Larbert. Larbert. A fine figure of a man. So I pretty much know what it is. Pretty much I do know what it is. I've never actually been in the... So we'll go through clean. There's another way of doing it. We could have went up to the Banburn interchange and up the back way to Torwood. It's pretty much the same way, really. It's not a great road. So what's been going on? Oh yeah, I've been watching a video about womanese. It's just like a YouTuber, I forget his name, but he talks about womanese and women language. He tries to interpret it, the meanings and everything. And it's so funny watching it because well, we've all been there, haven't we? Women that set out the rules, which there aren't any. The rules are they're right. And it's reminding me of my sister. 2 exes. I think the worst woman I've ever come across for just being a piece of shit was my sister, yeah. Is that the right way to describe her? I think it's a bit... At the end of the day, people are just tragic, so it's like... You know, you've got to have empathy, and even though they don't have any empathy. And it's womanese, she talks womanese. So nothing, if anything goes wrong, it's never their fault. When in the world of driving, cars, women, you know, when they fuck up, because they do quite a lot. I mean, their driving's probably as good as me. Their driving is I think they have problems with peripheral vision and maybe, but they don't take risks like men do. So I think the whole thing should even itself off to them being equally capable of driving as what men are. But when they're in the domain of driving and they try and wriggle out of things that the damage that they've done and everything. My dash cam's just gone off. I've got a new cable for it. Womanese. I really like my mother was probably... Oh, I don't know, she was just someone else. But my sister, oh fucking hell. Just... I think my first ex was... Like my second ex was really nutty. So she was dangerous, yeah, but... More in a kind of just dangerous way. But all the rules, they're never wrong. You're always wrong. You're responsible. They're not responsible. So whatever they do, you're responsible. That's how it works. That's how it works, yeah. What's this shit? 40. So why have they brought 40 out to here? In the country. There should be 60 here. So it's quite funny watching it, and he's watching a video, a woman that done a video, and he's trying to like explain to us what it actually means. So she had this guy around, and he started explaining what it all means, and the logic and everything, the logic behind it. There isn't any, and so that it's like yeah. Womanese, yeah. It's a pretty clever concept, that. Because it is is it scientifically real? You know. I think it is. That women are meaning different. Well, not even like. So it was impossible for me as a man who had. Well, I didn't have a diagnosis of Asperger's, but if you just like kind of see that, if you've on that sort of spectrum, I don't want to go on about it too much because I think it's overdone. But if you are on that spectrum and you're with this woman, she's talking womanese, and you're on the spectrum, Asperger's, you're not gonna stand a chance because everything's geared up against you. Because they just make up the rules as they go along, and they're always right. So, is that a natural thing? I think that the main problem is that women should be having babies, you know, and they're not. So getting hit 0 and up to here and playing. Oh, there's loads of houses getting built there on the left. Fuck off! You're slow. Do 30. The speed limit is 30. Speed limit is not 20. There's no such thing as a 28 speed limit. It's not even in the highway code. That's what really gets me about the arrogance of these bastards, these politicians, that they can actually go and undermine like the highway code. You know, the arrogance of them. But good news is there's some knockback coming along. There's a low traffic neighbourhood in Lambeth, London. The court has ruled that they've got to get rid of it immediately. Brilliant. Brilliant. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of those 20 zones. Get rid of all the numpties that are pushing it. Why don't they just fuck off? You know? What are you supposed to do with them? Well, stop giving them money. Taxpayers' money would be good, but of course that'll never happen. They'll end up getting big massive pensions, won't they? They get rewarded for being incompetent. So you're right, so we're going to Larbert. I was watching about the Spanish Inquisition yesterday. I watched it for quite a while, about an hour and a half or something. That's fucking terrifying, that. The Spanish Inquisition. It went on for like 400 years. So this is a fake speed limit here. Have we got a speed limit? I think there was a sign back there. Ah, there it is, there, look. 50, right, okay. But it should really be 60. Yeah, the Spanish Inquisition, because I had the guy moaning about the British Empire the other day on the live stream, and he's not switched up onto reality. You know, Torwood, that he's not in touch with reality. It's just that he just doesn't like the British Empire, or somebody's told him so, or in his little bubble he doesn't like it. The British, the colonialism and all that stuff. Sit there and just, I don't like it. With no real understanding historically of the bigger picture at all about what's happened in the last 2,000 years, you know? Just sit there and just, I don't like the British Empire. You know, fucking waking up, you moron. So who's teaching you not to like that? So it's like a self-load. Well, he's from New Zealand anyway. It's fucking full of jocks, isn't it? New Zealand. Why doesn't he fuck off back to Scotland then? We're here. instead of being in New Zealand if he doesn't like colonialism. You know, but that's alright, innit? Hey, but I hate these fucking electric cars. Especially the police. The police and the fire service and the ambulances should not get involved in that shit. Right, so here we are at Glenbervie. So I don't normally go to anything on a Friday night because I'm going to work in the morning, but forecast is rain, so it doesn't look like I'll be going. Probably not. So we're in Larbert. The Spanish Inquisition was like 400 years of terror. Well, it wasn't the Spanish Inquisition, it was the... Well, that's what it's called. It was Catholics, wasn't it? It's Catholic power and control. It's power and control. What's the best way to get to Camelin? Well, we're not going to Camelin, but I suppose what I really... Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Right. I'm in the wrong fucking lane again. This Fiesta looks like they're not going to mess around. So, we'll just pop over. Yes. There was an arrow there that I missed. Yeah, so it was the power of the Catholic Church. And how it wielded power. And it was like horrible what they did. It's like torture, atrocities. And we're going to sit and mump about the British Empire. You know, it's like, get a fucking grip.
Need to conquer the power hungry? With OVO, you can choose 2 hours of free electricity a week. OVO, do energy differently.
Get a grip. Right, so we're going to go down, turn right over.
Have you ever wondered what becoming?
I'm not exactly sure exactly how to get to where we're going, but I do know. We need to go up under the viaduct. Yeah. So and work out from there.
That's Terry finding out he'd won £1 million. Lotto from the National Lottery. Will you be the next millionaire? Rules and procedures are
Work out from there, yeah.
18 or over.
Oh dear, the buy now button on each page isn't clickable. Layla's web development agency.
Now we get a cyclist there on the pavement, cycling away. Now where are we going? We're going right down and turning right.
Everything should be fine now.
Indeed
Yeah.
can help her find great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Because Indeed's hiring platform makes finding great talent easy. To start hiring, visit Indeed.com/try today.
They say sharing.
So there's a guy got really angry today about one of my videos, and it's a really bizarre video.
Thousands of experiences,
No, the video,
millions of
it was a
memories
bizarre
included with
exchange.
every membership. Historic homes, wild woodland
And it'll end up with him
trails,
offering to take me out for a
glorious
meal
gardens,
and
amazing
drinks.
collections, plus some
It was really
cracking
strange.
cafes. Become a National
You know,
Trust for
it was
Scotland
like-
member from just £5.55 a month for a
He
year's
was
membership.
slagging fuck
To
at me, and I got the
protect,
computer
enjoy
to
and
answer.
share it all.
Of course, the
Go
computer
today
agreed
at
with me.
nps.org.uk.
And because it sort of gives you your own shit back. You know, and he's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Who cares? So he claimed he was there was 99.9% of drivers are shite, and he's absolutely the best driver ever. He's driven everything since he was 14, and obviously, don't. You know, the obvious thing with that is don't try and compete with that. You'll never compete with that. He's right. You're wrong. This is a man. This is a man doing. A sort of different language. He's right. You know? He's right, you're wrong. So you wouldn't say something like, oh yeah, I learned how to drive tractors when I was 8 or something. And I drove this combine harvester, and I drove this articulated truck. You know, you do not say anything like that. Just agree with everything he says. He's right, he's the best driver in the world, and he's better than me. That's how you do it, because if he's really wanting to fight. He wants to fight you. so he doesn't get the fight. And then it's like, well, so he lands up looking like a complete twat, doesn't he? Because who the fuck wants to listen to somebody that marks their own homework? I'm the best driver in the world. I mean, my driving is not the best, but it's not the worst either. It's sort of somewhere in the middle.
Yesterday's public fallout. They exchanged
You know,
a series of explosive tweets with the billionaire claiming the president would have lost the election
Sometimes I
without
don't,
him.
you know, sometimes I make mistakes.
They were going to clear the air.
I don't know, what does he mean by the best anyway? What does that mean?
International politics.
Is the best reactions, the best eyesight? What is it? The best skill, gear changing skill? What is it? So I don't know whether to go up here or up there where they just went. I don't know where. So I don't know if you can get in up here is the problem. This is where we're going to. I've got a feeling I should have followed the cars. It could be that these cars are going where I'm going.
Same name as another man.
It's over there we need to be.
3 men will go on trial next year.
Right, in there. Ah, you dummy. You should have followed the cars. Oh, right, look. Is there a way in here? Aye, there is.
To go to the hearing. An art expert
Right.
failing to declare pieces and sold to a man suspected of financing the militant group Hezbollah. Chuko Ojiri was sentenced
Never
to
been in here
2.5
before.
years in prison.
Oh, there's the
for
cars
pleading
there.
guilty to 8 counts under the
I think that was one of them.
Terrorism Act. Tottenham say they've made the right decision to give them the best chance of success going forward after sacking manager Andrew
So I think that was.
ended their
I don't know
16-year
exactly. Well, just, there looks like it
winning
seems
the
to be
Europa League
a lot of
final
cars going up.
16
So
days ago.
are they going to this event?
Champions
Aye.
League.
So it could be up here on the left.
Their worst
Yeah.
Premier League season in history, losing 22 games.
I would think
Chris Cameron from the
so.
Spurs Chat podcast. Postecoglou deserved to keep the job.
Yes, 22 league defeats is not good enough last season, but to take us to a European
I don't
final
know
and get
where
us
we're
over
going
that line, and getting that Champions
I've
League
got a
spot,
feeling it's
I am
here.
very, very
They look,
disappointed.
like,
I'm
if you look
honest.
for people that look like artists, they all look strange. So that's why they'll be looking at me going, "Oh, this must be what it is."
That's going to continue.
Aye.
Wales to
DI, D2
Thunder showers in Scotland.
Studios.
I have 17 from Global's newsroom for Classic FM. I'm Tim Humphrey.
This is Classic FM from Global.
And a massive welcome to the fabulous world of film with me, Jonathan Ross. From now till 9, it's all about your favourite
What we
movie
could do is we
scores.
could park in the
without
end
further
there.
ado, let's dust off the tuts and welcome Mr. Bond.
I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, we'll just park up here.
Classic FM at the movies with Jonathan
Not very good
Ross.
parking there. That you can just park in here. Right, we made it. Thanks for watching. Bye.